Happening, guys. Today is another day here at the shop. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses. Yes, I have a bald spot. And yes, this is a 2069 Supra with a Barra motor in it. It's pretty fast. And today we will be fully installing the cage on it. I got a little bit to it yesterday. The hoop for it, like I said in yesterday's video, is in. Today we will be bolting it down and just getting it fully into the car. It shouldn't really take all that long once all the pieces are in the car. It's just lining up these plates underneath, putting the bolts in, and tightening it all down, really. It's not really all that hard of a cage to put in, but let's go ahead and jump into this so that we cannot waste any time today. It's already pretty late. Let's go ahead and get started on this thing now. So guys, the hoop is actually in the car now. Unlike yesterday where I said it was in, but it's not. It is actually bolted down now. Front, all three bolts on the cage are put in. I had originally put in the plates for the bottom that they actually give you, and I was wondering, why the heck doesn't this one bolt go all the way through and I can't get it all on? Turns out the people who had this car before just left the plates in it. So the plates are still on the car, so I'm just going to use those ones. They had siliconed them in and everything, so they make a good seal and whatnot, so I'm not going to try to mess with that at all. But the hoop is in. I got one bar mocked up. I am actually going to take it back out, and in the bottom down there where it actually sits, I'm just going to sweep it all out and get all the dirt and stuff off it and make sure that it's going to make a good contact with the ground. And then I will put in the other side. But before I do any of that, I am actually going to take out the rear seat cushion, because actually this bar right here, which actually mounts to the back, has to go behind the seat. And I didn't know that, so now I am going to just take out the whole seat, and then we will put them back in a fashion that they can actually go back in. So let's go ahead and get to taking out this rear seat. I haven't done any time lapses yet. I'm just kind of figuring out how this stuff all goes together. Plus my back really hurts, and you know, when you're sore or something is wrong, you don't really feel all too well that day. So we're working on it. I'll do a little time lapse of me taking out this back cushion, and I will do a little time lapse of me mocking up the two fronts, mock up the back ones. I think I'm actually gonna have to drill back holes, because I think before they only had the halo in the front and not actually to the back. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm fueled by Red Bull and vapes. That's what's going on today. And I'm in here watching a little TV just to pass the time, make it go by a little faster. But let's go ahead and get to this rear seat, because I'm just still yabbering on and you guys don't want to hear that. Let's go ahead and do that. What I've been doing in here was, one, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh while I was putting this in, and two, the front is in, the halo part is on. None of this stuff, by the way, is actually fully bolted up yet. This is all just mocked up and lightly bolted in, so that if I need to adjust anything, I can while it is in the car. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drop the whole front part, bolt up the halo, put the nuts completely on, get it all bolted down, put the front with the halo part up, bolt the front in, bolt the front to the hoop, and then I'm going to have to bolt the back in, which the back looks like it's had at least This car has at least had 2 different cages in it now, and I think now it's going to have a third. So this car is kind of wonky. I'm putting a cage in. I am also sorry, Nick, because I do not think you are going to be able to have rear seats. You might and you might not. Not positive. But we'll figure it out. Definitely will. And me and Roberto are trying to get that back corner over there on. Then I will bolt this one up and go from there. This is taking actually a little bit longer than I had liked for it to take, but you got to go slow at these things. This is the first time I've ever put in a cage, so I'm just like trying to do it and get it done the right. So we're gonna figure this out. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna take a break and go get some food and then come back because I need some food. So let's go ahead and finish up getting that back corner in. So guys, the night took a turn for a different view. The GTR is still here. The cage is basically in, like I was saying before. It turned 5 o'clock. This guy with a 240 came. I did an oil change. Then, like, it was past 5, and me and Roberto got really hungry. So we went to this place called Cha Cha's. Really good place. I like the food. It's a ramen place. Instead of just having ramen, they have like all types of Japanese food. Like they have rice balls, which is actually really cool because it's still pretty good. But I got a rice bowl instead because I just like rice even more. So this is basically in. It will be actually in tomorrow. The hoop, like I said earlier, is bolted in. I'm going to actually take a couple minutes and drill out this side and get this side like basically in. And me and Chris over there went to the gym. I didn't film anything there. That is why I look like this. And yeah, I still have yet to go grocery shopping, and I really need to because I keep spending money every morning to go to 7-Eleven and get a drink. And I think I might just go to Walmart tonight, start tomorrow's video tonight, and then do that. But let's go ahead and drill out this side real quick. I'll do a little time lapse of that, and then we can basically end the video. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So guys, the 3 holes are drilled. I have to cut away a little bit more at this like inner body lining, this like rubber plastic stuff. Cover up these old holes that are up in the top there. Do that on both sides. And then we should be good. This thing should be going all in tomorrow. I'm going to end up probably taking the cage out one last time. Taking out the actual seat belts, then putting the panels back on, putting the back cushion back in, getting all this stuff all situated, and it should be done. Shouldn't be that hard, shouldn't take that long. Everything should go back in perfectly. Then we can move on to Rob's car, right over there. We can do some more like that. So guys, I think that will be about it. Chris, how was the gym?
Huh?
How was the gym?
I'm gonna Marcus, but I need it because, you know.
What he means to say is he's going to have a lot of fun.
Give it a week, you know.
He's going to get really swole.
Like Will.
Yeah, like Will. Sick. I like your shirt, Bert. What he does best. He lifts things and put things down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, I'm not really good at it anymore, but
Not anymore.
at one point in my life.
He was. But guys, yeah. I think that's about it for this video. Lots more to come tomorrow. Cage finally in. Rob's car running. Right? Should be running tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. We got a lot of work to do on Rob's car. He got an endless brake kit. Is one of those rotors showing? Yeah. check out this bad boy right there. That's some sweet rotors. This thing's gonna have endless stopping power. Just like the name. So guys, I think that's about it though. I keep rambling, keep saying a bunch of stuff. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Lots more to come. More GTRs, more 180. And there's another surprise coming later on this week. Another surprise coming. More later on this week, next weekend, next week. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah. So guys, if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff. I'm pretty small. I'm your host, Marcus Parks. And I'll see you guys in the next one.